Welcome, fellas, to the weekly edition of the league's recap. Jakamish logging in a day late. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to throw that on the D Turner strike list, but I understand and I accept that. This new schedule I'm working is not a game. It's not a joke. But you could tell that if it's Throwback Thursday, throwing it back nice. You see how I did my thing today. All right, so let's get to it, man. A lot of fun things happened last week. A lot of undefeated teams failed last week. Dropped off the radar, and we have one team that remains undefeated. In terms of my commissioner picks from last week, went 2-4, man. That's horrible. But I mean, if you're smart, you know it wasn't my fault. It's your fault for losing and my fault for losing. Okay. And if you lost, you know who I'm talking about. You two guys that I picked, thank you for holding up your end of the bargain. KJ and Amos, appreciate y'all holding up y'all's end of the bargain. The rest of you cats, step your game up. And we'll talk about the picks I got this week coming up. All right, so the first game we'll start out with is the game I called. I was like Babe Ruth. I called that shot. So Cold in the D versus the money team. And first of all, Corey had to sit back on Thursday and just watch Tampa Bay get destroyed. Corey, I bet you hate Tampa Bay now. I bet you hate the hell out of Tampa Bay. And now you know how it feels to have somebody fall down at the damn 1 yard line and the running back get a fake touchdown against you. That shit sucked last week, man. I'm sorry, last year when that happened to me. Kev put up 78 points. Not a great week, but again, all you have to do is beat the guy in front of you, and Corey took the L. Corey's team put up 69 points. Colin Kaepernick put up 18, but Corey, man, I don't know what's going on with that offense out there. Kaepernick's not a horrible play, but you certainly would like to have a more elite quarterback. I've been trying to talk to you about that. Le'Veon Bell put up 16, man. This dude is turning into a damn baller, man. I've been reading a lot of things. I saw a lot of stuff on TV. Said he lost some weight. He's looking good. LaShawn McCoy, damn. Man, that dude is not balling right now. Sproles is fucking his life up. I bet he wishes Sproles didn't come in, and I bet he wishes he didn't complain so much about, oh, well, it'll keep me fresh and stuff like that, man. Corey, I know you're hoping LaShawn McCoy steps up. And, I mean, me, just like anybody else, we would expect more out of LaShawn McCoy. Gio put up another 16, really solid player. You started Cooks, Reggie Wayne, the Pitta chip. Damn. Out, looks like IR, man, out for the year. So, I mean, you could be hard-headed, or you could talk to a couple of guys, I don't know, Jason D, about some tight ends, man. Bills defense put up 2 for you, and Mason Crosby put up 1. Damn, I bet you got a kicker. I'm not sure what you did in the waivers, but I bet you got a kicker, man. Roethlisberger on the bench, man. Your bench didn't do too much. Malcolm Floyd had 2 big catches for 98 yards. Toby Gerhart riding straight pond, man. And I know he's been the interest of a lot of trades you've been trying to put out there. Matt Ryan put up 23, man. You guys can say, I guess through the first 3 games that I was definitely wrong on Matt Ryan. He's having a really good year this year. Steven Jackson got that fake touchdown. There you go. You see what happens, man? You see what happens? You boys can't wait, and you start blowing me up, and it affects the video. Relax. I got you. I told you I got you. All right. Steven Jackson got that touchdown, and then Bobby Rainey put up 6. Sean Green put up 9. KJ, man, your receiving core. Calvin, back-to-back 8-point games. Damn, you take Calvin Johnson, man. You're expecting double digits every week. Brandon Marshall got 0. I know he got hurt, so that's going to hurt. Gronkowski got in the end zone, put up 10. Ravens put up 4 against Cleveland. I hate Joe Flacco. Man. You never know what's going to happen with that team. I don't know what the hell they had to do with the Ravens D, but I hate Joe Flacco. Hauschka put up 7. Ryan Matthews got hurt, man. He's going to be out for a while. Bernard Pierce. Who knows if he'll be able to play this week? Dwayne Bowe put up 3. Evans put up 5. Those two dudes, man, I thought they were going to be real good players this year. And I guess we'll see what happens in Tampa Bay with that new quarterback. But the Bears D put up 17. You probably wish you would have started those guys, but you got the win anyway. So KJ moving on. Corey, first loss of the year, looking to bounce back next week to see if he can go ahead and get back in the win column. I know, Corey, I know you hated losing to Kevin, man. I know that. Let's see here. Next up. Oh, man, we got some weird things going on. I just downloaded this new update for my iPad. So now I'm running on iOS 8.0, and it's weird. They're like forcing me to do all these weird things. This iCloud thing keeps popping up, man. I don't want to sign in to iCloud right now, but it keeps popping up. No shots at anybody. I saw the conversation earlier today. No shots at anybody. All right. Next game we'll take a look at. My man Show Nuff. I got you. Show Nuff. Show Nuff. You got it this week, says I can't mess with you, man. Jay Cutler, 16 points. Not bad, not what you hope for. But again, man, he has weapons hurt. They're not really running the ball that much out there either. Or Forte's just not being as effective right now. But Jay Cutler's had a pretty solid year, man. I give you credit for that. You liked him, and thus far he's played pretty good. Joyke Bell put up 3. I'm guessing Joyke Bell got hurt, man. I know he had some fumble issues the week before, I believe. Jeremy Hill, you finally put him in your lineup. You were really excited about him. He gave you 9, so that was nice. Keelan Allen, 1 point. Demaryius Thomas, 5 points. So that thing hasn't totally worked out yet, and I think your record is reflective of that. But Julio jumped up to 29. So, I mean, if those guys start doing anything close to that, which they are all capable of, Cesar, that's what you were hoping for when you did the Johnny Arispe experiment. But, man, if these guys wake up, man, you could be in for some good things, Cesar. Even though you started out 0-2, and congratulations on the victory. You're in the win column. You can start watching these videos. Thank you. If your receivers wake up, man, you got a nice looking team. Zach Ertz only put up 1. And I saw a lot of that game. I'm not sure what was going on with the tight ends. I know Nick Foles missed the tight ends a lot in that game. Browns put up 2 against Baltimore. You would have thought they would have destroyed Flacco. And Robbie Gould put up 10 points. On your bench, Fred Jackson had a solid game with 16. Now Davis with 18. I'm kind of surprised you didn't start him, man. That dude runs hard as hell. And T.Y. gave you 8. The rest of everybody didn't play that well. Matt. Tom Brady, 3. Shane Vereen, 3. Forsett, 6. Edelman, 8. Vincent Jackson, 7. Jimmy Graham, 5. Saints, 8. Dan Carpenter, 5. Dez Bryant and Tom Brady were the only people in double digits on your team. And you put up 69 points. It's not like you're not trying, man. You got really good players. They're just not producing for you. I mean, besides your damn running backs, man, your team is solid. Julian Edelman came out of no damn where. This dude is like a reception machine right now. But yeah, quarterback is where you could get better, and running back you could get better. But it looks like you might have stumbled on a couple of running backs, man, and who knows, your fortunes might be changing. To start out 0-3, not the end of the world, man, but you need to start racking up victories right now to try to pull even with a lot of teams, or to start gaining on people. Trent Richardson, 7, which I feel like he's like giving you something, but he's just not the Trent Richardson we all thought he was going to be. Golden Tate, 5, Broncos D, 9, Chris Ivory, 9, who's been putting up pretty solid, I'm guessing the guy's averaging like 10 or 11 points right now. Donald Brown, no other running backs on the horizon, so that's a good starter for you right there. Eli and Torrey, So, I mean, your bench isn't that great, but you do have two running backs that you can plug in. Well, actually, three. I mean, you got Trent Richardson, Ivory, and Brown. So things might start looking up for you. You probably want Vincent Jackson to wake up, and hopefully this new quarterback will do that for him. But Matt, man, when we get to the commissioner picks, we'll see who you're playing, and we'll see, if you have a damn fighting chance this week, man. Who I really don't know. I don't know who you're playing yet. Next up, we had Kevin Longoria against my man LJ. Damn, I didn't realize LJ was 0-3. I did not realize that, man. I thought LJ in his pocket. So LJ and Matt, man, scrapping it out down there. Two guys that definitely need to get a win this week. KL. I'm probably going to mess that up all year. KL set the world on fire, man, with 118 last week. That was a good week for you, dog. Man, my man LJ, Josh McCown, 0. Nick Foles, 27. What the fuck were you thinking, L? You're a smart guy, man. You know football. That was just a... Damn, who did you talk to? You know what? We're going to chalk that up, LJ, man. We're not going to worry about that. I'm sure people are going to ridicule you for a couple of weeks about that pick, man. We're just going to chalk it up and move forward. Nick Foles should be your damn starter each week, okay? That's what you drafted him for. Lamar Miller, fuck that dude. Put up 13. Silently, this dude is having like a decent year. I cannot believe it. You dropped D'Angelo to get Tolbert because you needed a running back. And Tolbert put up 2. He got hurt. Alshon got you 12. Victor Cruz. Cruz, 17 points, man. So he bounced back. He had to do it against my team. Had to go do it against the Texans. But, man, he bounced back, and that's the Victor Cruz that you were looking for. Jordy Nelson,